Welcome back, hippie friends. Chrissy here with the Hippie Vibe Tribe. What is going on? Good morning. Let's just get to shuffling. Let's get to shuffling. All right. How are we doing? A lot of transition. A lot of transition. All right. Conflict. All right, we have mushy here. It's like, it's there if you want it to be. It's there if you don't. So the conflict, it's like no matter where you look, no matter what's going on in the world, you can always, always, always locate something negative, a conflict, some sort of life natural contrast, right? You can always find the problem. What's wrong? Sniff it out. It's there. You don't have to look too far. Throw a rock, you're going to hit something that needs a solution. But there is also always, 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 always something to look at that is uplifting, something to be grateful for, something to be thankful for. There's always a reason to be like, I'm blessed, right? You can choose at any point in the day to view something polarized negative or polarized positive. The choice is yours. This card feels like, yeah, if you want a conflict, you'll find it. If you don't want a conflict, you won't find it. Or you'll notice it, but you won't give it any attention, right? Like you'd be like, oof, I don't really like that. That's not really my vibe. That's not really for me. But instead of indulging there and be like, do you believe this? How could they? I would never. All right, you would never, but they would. So keep it moving. You don't got to root there. You don't got to throw your energy there and lock in there. But yeah, it's like if you want to find a conflict, you'll find one. I don't think you want to. I think your brain's a little bit programmed to find the problem. We're changing that. You're changing that. There it is, the stuck. It's your brain. Your brain is hardwired and programmed to find the problem so it can create the solution. And you feel like it's like the illusion of progress or accomplishment, and that's fine. And I'm not saying you're not. Every problem has a solution, and the fact that you can find it, create it, and apply it is magnificent, period. But sometimes we don't even have to find the problem. Sometimes there's no problem. Don't find the problem. Don't invent the problem just so you can invent the solution and then feel empowered. You're keeping yourself stuck by doing that. What if, just for today, there's nothing to solve? There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to improve. Just for today, everything is perfect as is, and there's nothing for you to get ahead of, take care of, find a solution for, right? Because when you do that, you're keeping yourself stuck. Hey, don't get mad at me. You watch this channel. So let's keep flipping. Thank you for all the new viewers, the subscribers, everyone that's commenting and sharing and liking, not just on YouTube, but even on TikTok and Instagram. There's definitely been some growth momentum with the channel, with the brand, with people purchasing this deck, adopting these characters. Thank you for that. You are absolutely making a dream come true. Okay. Oh my God. It's the dream card. I just said you're absolutely like, thank you for making my dreams come true. The dream card. That's funny. Hey, that's funny. I can't make this up. Okay. Separate from Spirit being cute with us, this card does have a connection to these. The things that you want, your dreams, the things that you want for yourself, right? The experiences you want to have. It's coming, it's happening. Your dreams are coming true. I think you're missing it. I think you're missing the dream come true because you're expecting it to look different or feel different, or you're like because you're expecting it to look a little different or feel a little different, you're like thinking it's a problem. You're like, oh, I thought it was going to look like this. So obviously I'm doing something wrong, or this is wrong, or there's a problem, or I have to find the solution, right? Like your dreams are coming true, but they're unfolding just a little bit differently than the way that maybe your inner child would see that dream unfold. So because of that, you're convinced that there's a problem or that something's wrong. And that's not true. It's not true at all. There is no problem. There is nothing for you to fix. Everything is good. Just enjoy the ride. Enjoy your dreams coming true. Even if they don't look exactly how you thought, they might not be on this grandiose scale, but your dreams are coming true. Let me see if I can give you an example to help while we're shuffling for the next card. As a little girl, I loved to perform. Shocker. Grew up on stage dancing and performing, and I love all that stuff, right? And as an adult, clearly, in my 40s, I'm still doing it. Now I'm doing it more as like a mystic entertainer. I take my intuition, I combine it with my passion for entertaining, and here we have a channel. So it's like a dream come true that doesn't quite look the way it's supposed to. A dream come true would be like, as a little girl, I wanted to be like this famous dancer. I wanted my name in lights. Okay, my name is not in lights. My name is not going to be in lights. But I have, as silly as it sounds, it's awkward to say, but it's like I have fans. I have people that watch this channel, that are tuning into this channel, that are buying this product, and that are, mailing fan art. And, so it's like, am I a celebrity? Absolutely not. Absolutely not even close. But to that one person in their home in, Nebraska, I am. And sweet angel, like you're making my dream come true. So does it look like the big scale? No, my name's not in lights. I'm in my 40s, like I'm never gonna be famous. But I get to live the sensation of, I get to entertain every day, I get to perform, I get to use my gifts and connect with new faces and create fan energy and all that excitement, right? So it's like I'm using that example to get that across to you. Your dreams are also coming true, but no, they might not look like the way you once thought 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 30 years ago, right? Your inner child might have a different picture of the dream, but that doesn't mean your dream is not coming true. It's unfolding beautifully, perfectly, better even. See? Balance. The universe is not going to continually let you bite off more than you can chew. It's not going to give you more than you can handle. It's not going to give you anything you haven't wanted, asked for, prepared for, or in alignment with. So just keep staying balanced. If you stay balanced, then everything you're interacting with is going to match up and be balanced with you. Like you're going to bring everything into your alignment frequency instead of you trying to catch up with everything else, right? Like you stay aligned and then everything that you got going on will align as well. Instead of you feeling like chaos and trying to organize your life, right? Get your ducks in order so you can feel peace. You feel at peace first. You find your balance first. Find your alignment. You get in harmony with you. And then everything else will like sync up with that. I know it sounds like that's potentially not true. Try it. Try it on. Try it on, report back. Let's flip another card. I love this for you. I say that every reading because I really do love every reading for you. And I love doing every reading for you. I'm having a ball. I love being an intuitive. I love hanging out with y'all. Y'all are so cool. Y'all are the coolest. I see all your comments. You guys are so cool. You are so freaking cool, and I love you guys. Oh, share your wisdom. I heard pass the mic. That's funny. It actually, not like, listen, share your wisdom. You have wisdom to share. Share your wisdom. But beyond that, there's something with a mic. I see like karaoke or open mic nights. What I actually saw, the visual was some sort of like open mic night and everything's really soft and like they're just like doing poetry and they're like, right on. And and then you step up to the mic and you're like, I don't have a poem. I got something to say. And it's like you're speaking your truth or you're saying something or like, and it's really powerful. It's like this powerful mic drop moment in the middle of this serene poetry night. And people are like, oh. And they're like, oh. and it lands so good, like standing ovation. Like they get you, they like you, and it was a powerful moment. So there's something about breaking through that soft, safe space where you don't want to bother or make waves and everything's smooth, so you don't want to say nothing. And you're like, no, I'm saying it. Like you're breaking out of that pattern of not trying to make waves, not trying to bring attention to, right? Everybody's so chill. Like, I don't want to, disturb that. No, disturb it. Say what you got to say. Don't hold back. There's no reason for you to hold back. You can say what you want to say in a way that's appropriate and packaged, where it's not going to, I know you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but you still got to say what you got to say. Hold it back. All it's going to do is jack up your throat chakra. The energy in your throat chakra is going to get all jacked up. You're going to get sore throats. You're going to get coughs. Ooh. All right, last card because it just flew out. Might be like, whoop, and mine under my thumb. Progress. You're making it. You're making it, sweet pea. It doesn't always feel like you are. I know. And progress also can still look like 10 steps forward and 4 steps back. That's still progress. They say, listen, I'm going to be so bold. Because I've attended a few. When you go to meetings like AA, Al-Anon, right? Anything with that, and they tell you about recovery, they'll tell you straight up that relapse is part of recovery. Like you are going to move forward and then a little back and then a little forward and then a little back, but it's still progress. Progress is not one straight shoot all the way up. It's not like chutes and ladders where you're like, ladder, I win the game. No, how many times did you get the slide? A lot. And that, but you still won the game. So you did ladder, slide, right? Ladder, shoot, but you still ended up winning. Progress is not like lineal. It's not just like boop, A to Z. It's a little bit all over the map. So let's wrap this up. Stop looking for the problem. Stop inventing the problem so you can create a solution and feel like the illusion of empowered. That's what's keeping you stuck. You have shit to say, then you need to say it. Stop pussyfooting around. You're making bigger progress than you're letting yourself see. Relapse is part of recovery. You're going to go 10 steps forward and 4 steps back, and that's okay. So just stay balanced. Your only responsibility is to align in self. Find your peace, find your inner alignment, find your inner harmony, and then everything else will sync up with that. Don't give up on those dreams, baby, because they are absolutely, positively unfolding. Like you're in the middle of it. You're in the middle of your dream come true. You're going to miss it if you think it's supposed to look different. If you fixate on how it's supposed to look, you're going to miss your dream come true. Let's get this up. I love you guys. I'm Chrissy, the creator of the Hippie Vibe Tribe characters. Yes, you can adopt them in my bio, as well as book me for a personalized reading. I love you, and I'll see you on the next message.